Hey folks, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with a preview and prediction on tonight's game between the New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins. It is Saturday, May 29th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are watching on a mobile device. Today's podcast brought to you by HockeyPicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join, and you want to follow the top scorers right here at HockeyPicks.com. Keith the Wise One at 867, Vela from Finland at 821, and Benji from Detroit rounding off the top three pickers right here with 796 points. And those are your top three pickers right here at HockeyPicks.com. All right, game one tonight between the New York Islanders and the Boston Bruins. Before we get to the matchup, look at the scoring offense and defense of both these teams. Very identical. When you look at the offense, Islanders are ranked 17th this season compared to Boston 13th. Islanders only averaging 2.85 goals a game, where Boston 3.02. And defensively, now with Sorokin in nets for the Islanders, have given the boost to the defense and the goaltending for the Islanders. They're ranked number 3, and they're up against Boston, ranked 5th. So we could be seeing a lot of low-scoring games in that series. And when it's all said and done, I do like the Islanders to win this series. I think it's going to be a Game 7 series. I think it's going to go the distance. But in the end, I think defense will win championships. And I'm going to give a slight edge right now with the momentum going to the New York Islanders. Now, in Game 1, we got the Bruins taking on the Islanders at minus 192. The over-under set at 5.5. ATS forecast, computer pick. Going to go with Boston in Game 1, 2.9 to 2.5. The over-under at 5.43. And looking at the line value in this game, I had the Bruins at minus 140. So you can see they're overvalued at 192. And I had the Islanders at minus 104. And you're getting plus 167. Now, I do think Boston will win Game 1. And, but the thing is, I think they're overvalued. I wouldn't pay that much to bet on Boston. I'll be curious to see what the puck line is at plus 1.5 on the money line on the puck line, right? If you're going to play this one, I'd play maybe a 2-team parlay. I'd take the Islanders on the puck line 1.5, along with another play maybe in baseball or basketball, or maybe the other game, and I'll handicap that game, and maybe Montreal, right? I think take Montreal and the Islanders on both on the money puck line. I think it could be some good value there today. But looking at this series, when the Islanders travel to Boston in their last 10 games, they're 4-6 straight up, 2-8 to the under. Again, I think this is going to be a low-scoring series. You got two good goaltenders, Tuukka Rask and Ilya Sorokin, and now the Islanders have got faith in their goaltending. And you got good goaltending, you can go a long way, right? And Barry Trotz and Bruce Cassidy, two good coaches behind the bench, so we should be in for a treat here. Now, you look at the last couple of games between these two teams. They faced a lot of each other, and the last time they met was on May 10th. It was a 3-2 win for the Bruins. Prior to that, 3-0 for the Bruins, and 4-1 right here. So when I look at the last 7 matches, you can see that Boston had won the last 3 games, but the Islanders, February 13 on, at 4-2, 7-2, 2-1. They had the early momentum in the series throughout the regular season, but Boston finished strong against the Islanders, winning their last 3 games. But now, totally different season. It's now you play for keeps. You're playing for the Stanley Cup, and it should be an interesting matchup. Boston, the last 10 head-to-head meetings with the Islanders, the under 7-3. So again, I don't like the side here. I think Boston wins tonight, but if I were to play this one, I'd probably lean towards the under. But should be a great series between the Islanders and the Boston Bruins. Cheers.